Some of you, not some of you, I expect all of you who are following this channel, are praying for justice on your behalf. You're praying for breakthrough. You're praying for all of that. And there's things, many of you, I hope it is, have gone further. You begin to decree justice. You begin to decree your breakthrough. Oh, that's another level. That's where I want you to be. But realize the following. There are people that will act out in desperation against your breakthrough. Because understand the following. Anytime you break through, there is an impact coming from your breakthrough. And that implies that there are others that will be affected by your breakthrough. But what if others don't want to be affected by the breakthrough? They will resist. What if they find out that the resistance will only be at their own expense? What will they do then? When they realize this, that either they submit and lose what they've been fighting for, because resisting you is a form of fighting, according to them. Either they have to face that and face the self-humiliation. It's self-humiliation based on their terms. Or they keep enduring your impact and they're frustrated all the time. Eventually, they will collapse. When they realize that on their terms, there is no way out, there's no winning for them, they'll freak out. They'll do crazy, dangerous things. And some of you will have mobs coming after you, but they won't be able to touch you, nor come near you because you're under divine protection. But it doesn't mean that they won't act out. That is what many of those Babylon churches don't tell you. That when you have your breakthrough, there will be desperate violence against your breakthrough. Okay, let me give an explanation, let me give a parable to you, because I often use parables. Let's say you have someone, okay, maybe I use this example already, but okay, we have someone from the hood. In the hood, the people from the hood treated him as trash. Why? The people from the hood, they had so much worry, so much frustrations, and they took it out on some of their own community members. One of them was a guy called Joe, and Joe's son received the treatment, the violence of community, because he was the son of Joe. But let's say now that the son of Joe, Jack, now has his breakthrough. One day, when people in the club are discussing things, one of them comes by and says, "Guys, do you remember Jack?" And the other said, "Yeah, Jack, that dude over there, that loser, blah, blah, blah." "Well, this Jack, man, check this." The guy points his smartphone. He's in Dubai. And all see Jack wearing a suit next to some Arab businessman, and think, "What the heck is this?" And then he points out on Instagram. On the Instagram, that's the official business Instagram of that Jack. Jack has his own villa somewhere in the Gulf States. Now what's going to happen? This Jack had his breakthrough. That paranormal cloud of violence that haunted him, and that spirit of poverty is cast out. And at the same time, he began to operate in prosperity. So what's going to happen now? Are all those people that invested in Jack being a loser, they're going to be happy that Jack is now, Jack's not a millionaire, but Jack is now a successful businessman with his own villa in one of the Gulf states, traveling around here and there? Do you seriously think they're going to sit down and accept this? No, they will feel humiliated because their will is now being violated. They wanted Jack to be the loser so that they could be someone. But now that their sense of someone has gone, what do they have left? So they now will, for the next days in the parable, there were fights in the community, the police had to come, there were stabbings, what was happening. People lost their minds. They began to rage out of control. Why? Because their will was violated and there was no way for them to win. They could repent and given up that negative way of thinking of theirs, but they didn't want to go that way. So the only option then was to transfer their content, to transfer their happiness onto others. But Jack was not around for them to kill Jack or take it out on Jack. So they lost it. And there was a group of people that lost it. So now you had all kinds of troubles in that community. Domestic violence, burglaries, all because their sense of self, their self-will was violated. Now when you get your breakthrough, similar to that Jack, you will have folks losing it. Some will try to direct directly at you, while others will just riot. And that's why the world does not want you to have your breakthrough. Because anytime you have your breakthrough, it's like a lightning that strikes. It's a shock that happens. And when there's a shock, there will be thunder also. Or it's like compared to a volcano that erupts, or to a dam that's being broken. You have a river and it's a dam and the dam breaks. What's going to happen? It's going to be a flood. Your breakthrough will have consequences. Be aware of that. Be at peace.